So you want some big ass windows. That's great. But did you know as your window size increases, so does its potential to bend or deflect? Glass bending isn't really that much of an issue, especially if it's heat treated. As you can see, even the smaller example can bend about 12 plus inches and still not break when it's fully tempered. So why do we worry about deflection in windows? A couple reasons. That much bending would be really scary to look at while you're reading your favorite romance novel, and two, equally, if not more important, is the fact that excessive deflection will cause primary seal failure in your insulated glass unit, aka your window. The primary seal of a modern window is made of a material called polyisobutylene, or PIB for short. This seals the glass to the spacer bar and keeps that insulation gas such as dry air, argon, or krypton in. It also keeps moisture, mold, mildew, and hazing out. The PIB is often punished facing daily hot and cold cycles, expansion, contraction, and the glass bending around it. That's why most glass manufacturers have a set tolerance. This can vary by region, by the size of glass, and by the average wind load for that region. For Ignora, we typically aim for an overall deflection of 3/4 of an inch or 0.75 of an inch at the center of glass. This ensures the longevity of our primary seal regardless of the size. Another way to look at it is its length of the window divided by 175. Thus, a 150-inch light will have a maximum allowable deflection of 0.85 inches. Depending on the customer needs, we move these values around a little bit. So how do we achieve less deflection as the window size increases, essentially becoming a sail? By creating thicker glass. That's the one and really only reason to use thicker glass in windows, to resist or support a load. In this case, wind load. So how does wind load, window size, and glass thickness play into the overall makeup? Take a look at the attached chart. A wind speed of 88.5 miles per hour or 142 kilometers an hour is equal to about 20 psf. To resist these wind loads and keep the deflection on or under 0.75 inches, we use the following makeups for each example size. And we've arranged the sizes as small, medium, and large, so you can see at the largest size, we must layer the outboard light, increasing its thickness to reduce the amount of deflection. If we had kept it at the original makeup, that 1/4 inch on 1/4 inch, we'd actually see almost 2 inches of deflection in the center. So as your glass size increases, and with that your need to thicken the glass to resist deflection, you will naturally require a thicker frame to support it and structural support to carry the overall weight. Yeah, once you get bigger, you get heavier, apparently. Looking at the same chart, you can see that the original thickness is 1 inch, but at the larger size, it's 2+ inches. Likewise, your weight per square foot also increases. In the following example, it ranges from roughly 6 pounds a square foot all the way to almost 16.5 pounds a square foot. That's almost 3 times the original. And this would be roughly 3,500 pounds for that large unit. And yes, we produced them that big and that heavy. Keep in mind that you can't have bigger windows without the framing and structural support to manage these increased dimensions. Feel free to download the chart in the description as a reference. And if you have any wind load versus size questions, feel free to ask in the comments or, send us a DM or email or something like, something. Give us a ring.